Hello everyone, welcome to Collective Guidance Tarot. My name is Petolo Patsibi. This is a reading for Sagittarius Sun Moon Rising. In this reading, I'll be looking at the current energy between you and the person that you're currently dealing with, or the person that you dealt with in the past. So the first card that I pulled out was the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords clarified by the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that someone in this connection feels defeated. Someone feels like there's no, they sort of can't get out of the mental confusion that, this relationship has caused. Because what I'm getting is that, there was poor communication in this dynamic, or there is poor communication between you and this person. Someone doesn't know how to communicate properly. Someone communicates in a very immature way. So someone in this dynamic, feels like they have to defend themselves. They sort of have to, defend themselves against, this mental confusion, this mental exhaustion that the relationship has caused, because of lack of proper communication. Someone here lacks proper communication skills. This is an individual that is very immature in how they communicate. They don't, consider, it's either they don't communicate at all, or when they do, it's in a very immature way. So because of that, someone in this dynamic felt like, they had to protect themselves, take the high road, defend themselves against, sort of the, the whole shenanigans that are happening in this relationship, the mental confusion, feeling defeated, having this dark cloud around you, the whole darkness. There's nothing positive about what's going on in this relationship or the dynamic that you guys are playing out. So I think you or this individual, but I believe that it's you, because with the other reading that I did for you guys, it sort of gave me a glimpse into, the person that you dealt with. So I think this is like a continuation of the other reading that I did for you guys. So I'm going to pull more cards, to sort of get what's going on here. And maybe I can give you advice on what you should do. The Six of Swords in the reverse. Some of you are having a hard time walking away from this relationship. You know that you have to take the high road. You know that you have to defend yourself. You know that you have to move away from this dynamic. But you are stuck in your head. You're having a hard time moving forward. As you can see, this person is on a journey. You can see the lady has her back turned. She's facing down. They're moving like to an unknown place. So I think some of you have the fear of, the unknown. You fear what, you might encounter in, the future, or if, you fear the thought of, actually moving on and starting all over. You sort of stuck in your head. So what this tells me is that maybe some of you are going through this, 10 of swords. You feel defeated, because of how you feel mentally stuck. You have to move on, but you feel like you don't have the strength to actually do it. Okay, let's pull more cards. I obviously don't know any of your situations, but I can tell you that it's always okay to, move on and start again. I mean, life is it's all about, repairing yourself, starting from scratch. And there's nothing wrong with, having to start from the beginning. So the card that I pulled out is the Three of Swords. So which tells me that maybe some of you feel confused, feel mentally stuck, because you know that you have to move on. You know that there's no win-win situation in this relationship. You are fully aware of, a third party. This person broke your heart. That's why you feel defeated. That's why you have this mental confusion, because there's a part of you that still loves this individual, but you sort of conflicted between, how can I love this individual that has done so much damage to me? That's why the defensiveness. This person broke your heart. There's a third party, there's another individual in this dynamic. And I think majority of you guys know, you are here because you know about this third party. And if you were doubting, you sort of had your suspicions, I'm here to tell you that there is a third party. Okay, let's pull more cards. Okay, the Three of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. It's, clarifying this third party. There's three people in this relationship. Cups are emotions. You can look at this card as a card of celebration, but in this case, I see it as, there's three people in this dynamic. It's a love triangle. Three people are emotionally invested in this thing. Whatever it is that's going on here. Let's pull more cards to clarify the Three of Cups. The Devil. Did you guys see how the card just, flew out? The Devil. Addictions. Addictions, this is a very toxic dynamic. You feel mentally stuck. You can see the chains. This relationship has enslaved you mentally. You feel stuck. You feel like there's no way out. There's a deep sexual connection between you and this individual. This is a very toxic dynamic. This person that you're dealing with, I have a feeling that this is an individual that is addicted to whatever dynamic that they created here. They enjoy what's going on. They enjoy that you are stuck, you can't move on. Whatever it is that's going on here, this individual, whoever it is that you're currently dealing with or you dealt with, that you can't move away from, this person is enjoying this whole fiasco or whatever that they created. This whole mini triangle that they created. It makes them feel good that, they can have you stuck in one position while they go out and seek other things. While they go out and be involved with this, with other people. And I have a feeling that whoever it is, that the other third person, he or she knows about this whole dynamic. I have a feeling that the person that your person is dealing with, he or she knows about whatever it is that's going on here. Your person is the same way that I even have a feeling that this person lies a lot. This Page of Swords, like the immature communication. They can have mature conversations. I feel like they just don't want to, because having a matured conversation would mean that they would have to admit, to this whole drama that they created. So they sort of deviate, they avoid, having serious conversations. They avoid any conversations that would lead to you guys discussing this whole thing that's going on here. And whoever it is that this person is with, they're promising this person that, we will have a celebration, we are going to be fine, things are going to be okay, I'm going to commit to you. This is what they're telling the other person. So that's why I'm saying that the other third party, he or she knows about. I don't know why I'm just getting frustrated. Maybe that's how you guys have been feeling lately, and I'm really sorry. This is not good, man. The Chariot. Okay. So the Chariot and the reverse. So I see this card as, the card of integrating, your